Why isn't there a discussion in Israel about whether or not a Jewish state fulfilled its promise to give Jews security and peace? Why isn't there a discussion about Zionism, whether it was a success for the Jewish people? Why is there no discussion about whether a Jewish state can give peace in the future? The reason is very simple. There are so many people who sacrificed their lives, their family, their fortune. So many Jews and Palestinians who sacrificed so much that at this point you can't go and say, well, sorry, we made a mistake. How can you say, sorry, we made a mistake after 76 years of constant mistake? How can you face these people who lost so much and tell them it was all in vain? It's an impossibility. You can't do that. And because you cannot do it, you have to go on with the same scenario that you claimed before was the right policy, which is to continue with a Jewish state that eventually it's going to give peace and security to the Jewish people. It's not. There is no vision for a Jewish state to give peace and security. It's much, much worse than the story of the emperor's new clothes. In that story, the emperor and the city and all his advisors had to pretend that he is wearing beautiful new clothes when he was completely naked. It is much worse than that. So the Jewish state of Israel has no vision for security, for peace, for the Jewish people. And for that matter, has no vision for peace and security to the Palestinian people. It is a failed ideology that brings more violence, constant more violence, and fighting between the Jews and between the Palestinians as to how to improve the violence is not the solution. The solution, the only solution, is peace. And the state of Israel as a Jewish state cannot give peace. In fact, it is the cause of the violence. But the Israelis are incapable of admitting that because of the investment that has gone so deep into that ideology. This is why I am proposing a federal government for the people of Israel and Palestine that would be independent and separate from the Israeli and the Palestinian government. A government that would be equal to the Palestinians and the Israelis together, based on a constitution, based on separation between religion and government, that would be wholly devoted to one purpose, and one purpose only: to make peace and to give the Jewish people and the Palestinian people hope for the future. I am not proposing to dismantle the Israeli or the Palestinian government. Not because they are good governments, because practically it is an impossibility to dismantle those governments. You see, they're trying to dismantle each other for years. But what is possible is to create a separate and independent government for the people of Israel and Palestine that would be elected by the people of Israel and Palestine. All of the Israelis, all of the Palestinians in the area called Israel-Palestine, with a common federal government that would be exclusively devoted to make peace and give new hope, new future to the Palestinian and the Israeli people alike. Thank you.